Hello, loves. Hello, hello. How are y'all doing on this Saturday? I had a mishap yesterday, and so I was not able to get your love and relationship reading up on Venus Day. However, the energy for Aquarius the next few days, mm, the energy is going to be transforming for you, Aquarius. So this love relationship reading is going to be for you whenever you receive it. All right? We'll get right back to it. Yes, Aquarius. I want to welcome my new subscribers and my returning subscribers. Thank you for your patience. All right? um, as I navigate through these energies as your fellow Aquarian as well. Okay? Um, we're all going through this together. Okay? So, yes, please give your sister some grace. All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I split the deck as I was shuffling my cards. I was sitting here getting my meditation in and clearing the space for y'all today. And the first angel number that popped up when I split the deck was energy levels. 2121 is the angel number, Aquarius. Okay. So prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, and the opposite sex. Oh, Aquarius, the day you've been waiting for is here, okay? Spirit wants you to maintain discipline. Maintain some discipline. Stay grounded. You're getting closer to your end goal, all right? And there's no need to overextend yourself, all right? This card is about guarding your energy, and this is why I find it so interesting because we've been called to go into stillness and to quietness for, over the last period of about, 4 or 5 months, we've been called to go into silence. And especially as this energy is ramping up, okay? We've been called to go into silence, stay grounded as these energies and things start to move in our favor. And I notice whenever I don't pay attention to spirit, like, I just decide, you know what, I have things to do that I'm just not going to. Spirit finds a way to make me sit down. Okay? Because in reality, I'm supposed to be up and gone today. All right? Knowing that these last few days is very, very important for us Aquas. Okay? Because the energy of October is going to be off the charts. And we need to be grounded enough to be able to receive and be mindful enough to recognize it when we see it so that we can take action. Thank you, Spirit. 2's about grounding, partnership. 1's about action and new beginnings. All right. So Spirit has a way, and I'm like, okay, all right. So I will be using this downtime because I'm in a gingerly spot, if you know what that means. Ouch. Okay, I'm in a gingerly spot. So I'm going to use this downtime to get prepared for October because I have a lot of things lined up. See, as you, Aquarius, okay, my fellow Aquas, things are lining up for you as well, okay? Partnerships, you're going to be coming into agreements with people, Okay? All right? So, anything else about this? So, yeah, Spirit wants you to guard your energy. There it is on this card. Guard your energy and remain focused. It will pay off. It's a climb, not an elevator ride. And one other thing that I got this upon rising today is Spirit wants you to trust your first thought. Yeah. Trust your first thought. Start trusting your intuition. If it says don't go, don't go. If it says go, go. Okay? Trust the first one. Stop, allowing your ego to step in and make decisions for you. Because your intuition is your superpower, Aquarius. Okay? I have to believe that because that is that is what drives me, okay, is my intuition. And when I don't listen to it, I pay dearly for it. Okay? All right. Let's get into it. Oop, make sure my cards are all upright. Let's go. All right. Love and relationships for a beautiful Aqua. Spirit, what do we need to know moving forward? What is coming? What do we not see coming? Who's in our energy, right? What do they want? Spirit's going to answer all those questions for us, okay? All we need to do is just put the intention collectively out there. We all want the same thing, okay? Yeah, we do. All right. Addictions, codependency, obsession, and restraint. Possession and control and emotional block. Ooh, Aquarius, there's that energy of addiction. It could be an addiction to anything. Okay? So let's see what's coming after that. All right? But that is the first card that jumps out. So, all right, let's see what Spirit wants us to know. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Again, healthier choices. Interesting, because I believe this showed up in our last reading. Self-love and self-care, Aquarius, being happier and love of life. All right. So hopefully what this is saying is we're moving out of anyone in your energy, either it's you or this person you are that's in your energy, is moving out of addictive personalities, okay? Or they could be like I said, yes, working on coming out of those addictive personalities, all right? Gaining more self-love and self-care for themselves, okay? Or you may be doing that, all right? As we grow, right, and evolve, we're always finding new ways to live a healthier and better life for ourselves, right? One of the things that I adopted doing was I started juicing. I wasn't getting enough whole fruits and vegetables in my diet. Although I eat lots of salads, I wasn't getting, apples and oranges and other types of vegetables and or fruits that would help benefit my body. And I find that it's quick. Okay, juicing is quick, and it is a meal within itself. Okay, all right. So maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're going to the gym more. Okay, So whatever it is, it looks like we're moving away from that. Okay, so let's dive in a little deeper and let's see what happens. Discipline is needed, though. Whenever we're we're moving out of something that, you know, that was in a form of lack, right? It's going to need discipline, okay? It's going to need discipline. Thank you, Spirit. The Spirit's giving us 2 cards. We'll take the one here. Ooh, wearing a mask. Someone that's hiding their true feelings. Aquarius, I'm beginning to think that this may not be you. Okay, I'm really beginning to think that this may not be you. Mm. Mm. And passion. Passion. Hmm. So this individual, is showing up with addictive personality. All right. They have a strong passion and desire for you at this time. Ooh, yeah. So you might be feeling them in your energy. Okay. And this is why Spirit is calling you to guard your energy. All right. You may be sensing this. All right. Maybe, you know, throughout the day I would say sometimes, I know for me, is upon rising. Okay. When I'm, guard your energy while you're sleeping as well. Okay. All right. I keep a white candle lit all night. Okay. Um, so guard your energy. Mm. And splitting the deck. Ooh. The clock. Tick tock. Time is getting scarce. I want to say that. It's time to take charge. Okay. Time to heal and move forward. So, yeah, it's time to heal. So this individual is needs to acknowledge the fact that the time is running out. Mm. You know, I think, what good is it? You know, I've not even said this before. It's like, what good is it to have feeling for someone and then not tell them? Um, it just keeps you stuck. All right, just keeps you stuck. Mm. You're unable to progress or move forward. This individual is still healing, Aquarius. Ooh, that's what I'm hearing Spirit say. Only take what resonates, okay? Okay, a few more, Spirit. So keep focusing on you, my loves, okay? The day you've been waiting for is here, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. All right. Okay, So Aquarius, competition and the other woman. Okay, there's another feminine in this energy. Okay, so there is another feminine in this energy that could have this individual hemmed up. Spirit is asking you to look over your shoulder, okay? Someone is in competition with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's I'm going to leave this here, Aquarius. You know, I see that this is really about you, okay? And whoever this individual that you were going, you know, that you were involved with, they're still needing time to heal, you know. They're still needing time to heal. You know, they may, you know, be trying to choose, you know, healthier choices, you know, working on self-love, all right? That kind of thing. You know, people pleasing, over giving. Yeah. Okay. You know, and if they show up, they definitely gonna have to drop that mask, Aquarius. Jeez. Okay, they're gonna definitely have to drop that mask. Because I hear Spirit saying, nope, not today. We're not doing this today. Okay. I want to see what Archangel is with us. Yeah, I want to. So Spirit wants you to trust you, Aquarius. Trust your intuition on this. Okay? Because I also have a sense that this person might be showing up, might be contacting you. Okay? So trust your intuition. Ooh. This is competition. You will know. Just put in the deck. Archeia Freedom. Enliven your senses. Aquarius, you're being freed from this. Archeia Freedom. You are being freed from anything and anyone that is holding you back, trying to hold you back with their codependent, obsessive, obsessive issues. Not wanting to heal and do the necessary work. Good. Good. But this is the 6, 15. 1, 5, the 6. There is something about that number today. Let me It's not coming to me right now. Okay, 15. Archeia Grace. Enliven your senses. 74. And then it's 11. See what I'm saying? So 6, and then it's on 11. Okay, you're walking away from whatever no longer serves you. we're definitely not dealing with anyone who's in competition with us. All right, whether or not they have passion for us or not, they're not expressing themselves. We're not trying to guess and trying to figure it out. We're just not. We're just not. Not happening. Not happening, Captain. All right, 15 is, oh no, 74. That's what it was. Page 74. All right, Aquarius. Ooh, I love this. I love this. I love this so much. And I could, and I saw this in my mind's eye. I'm like, Spirit is going to call for some compassion. Listen, let's see what the card is telling us before I overspeak. Okay, before I overspeak, let's see. All right, Archeia Freedom is here, dears. All right, freedom is always yours. It's the angel message. You don't need to add or subtract anything, Aquarius, to yourself to be free. All right? Spirit wants you to know that you are enough. You are. You have chosen you. This individual can't get their mind right, get it together. That's not on you, my dear. All right? Archeia Freedom, whose meaning derives from to love. All right? And serves on the orange ray of acceptance, compassion, and understanding with her counterpart, Archangel Jeremiah. Okay? Sorry if I mispronounced that. Archangel Freedom reminds us that liberation is a vibrational experience we align with when our senses are open and free of bondage. See, this here to me is bondage energy. Because what comes with addiction is control. You know what I mean? Restraints. This message is for somebody. Please claim it if this is for you, that you're moving on from this energy. And it doesn't mean that you don't have compassion for this individual. Okay? It does not. And that's why you're being liberated, okay? You're being liberated from this, Aquarius. She helps us to illuminate what was perceived is shameful, dark, or dirty within us, so that we can step out of judgment and into our true sovereignty. Freedom is helping you to overcome the hang-ups and stories that have been holding you back. Invite in Archeia Freedom for transformation of suppression, sexual and sensual reconnection, healing inner feminine wounds and stories, and boosting self-respect and self-worth. My loves, so just know that this is helping the collective transform these stories of guilt, stories of shame, stories of separation that are stored in our navel. This creates the spaciousness to realize and live our divine blueprint on earth. So let's work with this energy. Okay, let's work with this energy to help dissolve any issues of separation. All right, any illusions of separation. Okay. So we're going to invoke this blessing. Okay. So please feel free to take a snapshot. With this card, with your arms open wide, say out loud 3 times with conviction. I am the light within the dark. I am the solution to every problem. And I choose to live through a new lens, for I am free and I am freedom. Again, I am the light within the dark. I am the solution to every problem. And I choose to live life through a new lens, for I am free and I am freedom. One last time. I am the light within the dark. I am the solution to every problem. And I choose to live life through a new lens, for I am free. I am freedom. Thank you, Archeia Freedom. Thank you for the choice that we have, all right, to see ourselves through a new lens, to choose freedom from the things that are holding us back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. With the new moon that came through last night. All right. Ooh, give me chills. All right. Okay. Thank you, Archeia Freedom, for that. Okay. All right. Spirit is also calling me to pull an Angel Answers card. So hold within your mind's eye a question that you would like to ask Spirit. Okay. So let's put that here. All right. We're choosing new energy. We're calling in new energy into our relationships and our partnerships, y'all. Okay? That's what we're doing. We're calling in new energy. So, however it shows up, let it be new, Spirit. Let it be for our highest good. Let it come in as balanced. Okay? That's all. All right. Yeah. I'm hearing a song, Too Late. It's too late. Too late. So I'm hearing that. Waste my time if you want it. Okay? You can have it. Something like that. All right? So somebody's feeling some tension here. You know, and I'm also seeing 3-3 in this card. So expect communication, Aquarius. Okay? Yikes. All right. Split the deck. Forgiveness. Ay, ay, ay. Forgiveness. All right. This is your counterpart, Aquarius. Spirit is asking you to call in forgiveness. You know, and it could be it could be forgiveness for yourself and or for others, okay? It does not directly have to be just for someone else, all right? Yeah, forgiveness. And then we have abundance. All right, Aquarius. Don't you fall. Don't you fall. Don't you fall. All right, so let's see here. Let's call in. Let's see what. We're going to wrap this up. Angel answers. All right, abundance. Okay, see, and there's 6 again. This is on, yeah. So 6, you're birthing something new. All right, love and relationship. Something new is being birthed, Aquarius. With these 6s within your relationships. Okay, something new is being birthed. 15, 1 and 5 is 6 on this abundance card. Ooh. Have y'all been feeling heated? Oh my goodness. These ascension symptoms or something else. Okay? Just roll with it, y'all. That's all you can do is roll with it. For me, it you know, I'm so accepting because I have been planning my body for years on receiving it. So when it shows up, I just say, okay, Spirit, all right. Whether it's a side ache, a sharp pain to the head, you know, or my third eye, or the tingling in my hands and feet, or the having the dizzy spell, all of this, you know, the thirst, the extreme tiredness. I mean, having to take those. Yeah, I've gotten accustomed to taking naps now. Where naps just wasn't my thing. Okay, but I've gotten accustomed to it now. I I take I take that time to rest, and I don't feel guilty about it. Well, I might struggle with it still a little bit because I feel like I should be doing something. But again, that's that ego telling that you need to be busy, busy, busy all the time. Yeah, I have to appreciate someone who really taught me, probably don't realize it, but taught me what it means to just take some time out in the middle of the day and just rest and just being silent. Just be silent. All right. So great abundance will find its way to you, Aquarius. Ah, okay. Yes. Great abundance will find its way to you. I'm telling you, October is going to be off the chain. Your plans will yield prosperity, providing a sense of security about the future. Your angels will be with you as you take action necessary to manifest your dreams. Abundance is not always financial, so remember that, okay? It's just not always in, I mean, when people think of financial abundance, they always think of that it's always it's in finance. But in nature, it's not always that way. All right. You may be seeking to manifest new ideas, a large circle of friends, all right? Perhaps vibrant, having a vibrant health or romantic love, all right? All right. So this card can also reflect an inflow of any of these types of treasures into your life. So open your arms, love, to heaven to receive with gratitude that which you desire. All right. So open your arms wide and say, I desire abundance in every form. I desire abundance in any form. I desire abundance in any form. And I just look at the pink and the purple and how everything is just rising up to the Kundalini to the top. Look at that. So as you keep rising to the top, keep rising to the top, Aquarius, because that's where you're going. You're rising to the top. That's it. Forgiveness. All right. And that goes with that Archeia Freedom card, forgiveness, right? Because as you forgive yourself, you will rise because you're letting go of that dense baggage of lower vibration, right? Let me turn this around. There we go. All right, the lower vibration of, whatever it is. So you're rising to the top. Let's take a look at forgiveness and freedom. And this card, what page are you on? Forgiveness. Or did I say it already? Oh my, 33. All right. You see that, right? Okay. 33. As a collective, you're probably seeing threes, twos, ones. All right. Yeah. 1212 for my 144 out there. 144 chosen ones out there. Okay. 1212 has been prominent also. All right. 1111 as well. All right. Moving forward. Moving forward on this forgiveness card. So I'm going to get ready to go take my little walk here. It's not sunny out, so that's going to be good. So Spirit wants you to move your body, y'all, okay? So, don't don't allow yourself to be stagnant. It's a time for rest and it's a time for movement. Okay? It's a time for rest and then there's a time for movement. Okay, here we go. Forgiveness can work miracles. Okay. So when you release, that's that. Enliven and senses. Archeia Freedom is twice here. Confirmation. When you release the past, Aquarius, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom, there it is, washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card can also refer to a need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go, Aquarius. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm sensing that this is more about self-forgiveness. Yeah. True and real self-forgiveness. What do you need to forgive yourself for? Possibly allowing yourself to become entangled in situations that you may not necessarily would have allowed yourself to be in. I know that's one for me. Possibly forgiving yourself for, not holding true to your boundaries. Possibly needing to forgive yourself for, what did I was talking about? Intuition earlier. Not following your tuition. Don't be so hard on yourself, Aquarius. That's what this card is saying. Don't be so hard on yourself. All right? Forgiveness is not for just for someone else. Forgiveness is for you too. Forgiveness is for you too, Aquarius. So if you're, holding on to any guilt from the past mistakes that you may have made, His Spirit says, give yourself some credit for having tried your best. Perhaps you've given parts of yourself away to someone or something that needed it. Some of these self-sacrifices that we quote unquote signed up for. That's what I'm saying. These self-sacrifices are contracts that you may have made in your past lives, that have showed up in this reality. Okay. And you may have overextended yourself. Maybe you saw someone that needed something. You overextended and gave more of yourself than you normally would have. And now you may be feeling resentful or saddened by it. Okay? Because as Aquarians, we are those givers. We are the givers. It's what we are. Okay? So having clear boundaries set in place. All right? Guarding our energy. And finding forgiveness. Finding forgiveness with Archeia Grace. This is our guidance today. Bunk all that. This is the guidance. Is to find forgiveness within your relationships. By doing so, you will get freedom from that. You'll get freedom from any chains that are holding you back. I've sensed a lot of bitterness within the collective. Period. Across the board. Across the board. Not really taking those lessons and internalizing them is being projected out as anger and bitterness. Yep. So Spirit is calling on you to do that, because you have prosperity and abundance in your reading here, Aquarius. Okay. Love is here. Okay. But first it comes through self-love, right? Love is here, but it manifests through self-love. That's how true love comes and arrives. It manifests through self-love. Well, thank you for that, Spirit. I needed to hear that. All right, my loves. I'm going to leave this here. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. It is clear that the guidance Spirit has for you is to focus on your energy. Everybody's on their own timeline. Okay, allow this individual to go through what they're going through, but you continue to rise to the top. Keep rising to the top. Okay? Because people got to work through their stuff before they can come into an alignment. And before they can become in alignment. Thank you, Spirit. So it tells a tell story. But it's good to know they're working it out. But we have to allow that to happen. All right, my loves. I am sending you limitless love and light. TTL, I will try to get this up ASAP today. Okay? And again, my deepest apologies for not being able to get it up yesterday, but Spirit said, go sit down somewhere. Just sit down somewhere. I'm putting you on a timeout. All right? So I'm taking it easy. All right. TTL, have a wonderful, blessed rest of your day.